cold-blooded, they got, I don't,
300 million still.
wait a minute, hold on. 2 billion.
Up to 2 billion.
Down to
300 million.
240
Yeah,
million.
that's the part.
Down to whatever million. 40 million. 44 million.
Yeah.
So, James, didn't you ask them to
But there's
break down
300 million left.
who the contracts went to, like 2 weeks ago? Or 3 weeks
A
ago?
percentage of who got micro, local, out of the 47 million.
Yeah.
Because Trish asked again today, and I was just wondering, did they give you that information?
So they say they don't have that information. All they know is they exceeded their goals. So these are the you literally just told me I don't have the information.
I don't have it right here, is what I said.
Oh.
I'm supposed to know
You
who
probably
runs the
should bring
contract.
that information to these
Yeah,
meetings.
because was it brought up? Are we aware of what the situation is?
So do you know okay, so maybe this is what you guys can bring back to the PUC, the liaisons. We want to know how much money went to the LBEs, and out of that, how much went to the micro LBEs. Even though there was no micro LBE goals, we still want to know how much went to the micro LBEs.
Well, that's what we want to know, because the LBEs are totally out of sight.
Yeah.
You know, let me tell you, I go to the contractor, and I'm dealing with him, and he said, well, you know, James, I've exceeded my compliance goal. You know, I'm 61%. And he's 0 micro. I'm dealing with him. And like, well, you know, I'm going to deal with you and see can we work something out, but I don't have to.
Yeah.
And most of them out here, like you said, Mission Rock and all, exceed their goals. So when you go there, the LBEs, so what are we going to do about that? Because only thing we can do is demand and fight. Yeah. Demand and fight. Demand from the commission and fight. Demand from the mayor and fight. You can't take fight out of it, out of the equation. And I understand what you said about the union and stuff, you know, but damn. We up against the union too?
Hell yeah.
Yeah, well, but we're going to fight the union.
James, if you have a contract on a job that you're already on,
yes, and
you protest that job, shut that job down, you are now in trouble with the contract.
I know, but listen to this.
So I just don't want them.
Listen to this one minute. I was in. Who?
I think I got your grandson out operating.
Oh yeah, okay.
That's why I stepped out. I'll talk to you, bro.
Okay, yeah. You make me lose, man. Oh yeah, I'm on the job, and it's my electrical. I'm doing the whole job, 607 units. But they wasn't treating the carpenters right, and so I said, let's shut this down. Fuck, shut it down. And then the white boy looked at my electrician, I told him to don't go to work too. So the white boy saying, I never heard of that shit. You shutting your own job down? Well, I'm shutting the job because it's right. Fuck the unions and everybody. It's right. Whatever's right. Me too, the electrical. Hey, listen. Let me tell you, because we'll be talking about a little history. We done barbecued at the electrical union and let them know what's going on. We done walked into the plumbers union with your brother and told them, fuck, you gonna take him. And old Mazzola said, hey man, hold on, little Mazzola act like he getting ready to fight.
Yeah.
And my old Mazzola said, wait a minute, hold on. Let these two old bulls go and work this shit out. Me and him. And got him in. But this one, we done shut the carpenters union down. Walked up in there and shut that shit down.
Yeah.
This is what we do, right? This is what we do. The thing is when and where and how, like you said. Everybody, take it to account. When and where and how. But the thing, like when, you don't take that out of the equation, right? You know, you don't take how out of the equation either. You don't take way out the equation. We got to
It's
do
got to
it.
happen. It's got to.
We just got to do it.
It's got to.
And I'm just hoping, man, that everybody be on the same accord. Because, like you said, I'm an electrical contractor. I've been pursuing contracts. I got contractors that I'm dealing with, that I've been dealing with, that know that, hey, listen, if we don't give him something, all hell gonna break loose. So I got contracts with Cupertino. I got a little bit with Saks. They the ones that's fucking me. All right? And I got, who else I got, man?
Not Rosalie, but what's his name up there on Hunters Point?
I forgot. Design. Yeah, I got design. But not like one of just the Hunters Point up there. I got design with West Point. I don't know them blocks right there.
That's West Point. Hunters Point is West.
Yeah, I got that. I got the one with George.
Brea.
Brea. I got George Brea because they split them up. So I got that. And the one on Betrayal Hill. And the one with Swinnerton, the power plant. You know? And the projector. And then I got design out of Sunnydale. You know? But I'm still at this table though. I'm still here. Because when we began, we said us. Not me, but us. And some of the brothers didn't believe. They left. You know? And this brother came back. This brother, because it was me and Ash still here, dealing with this shit, because it was we. You know? And it's right now, it's me. And I figure like this. Hey, if we're going to do it, we do it right. And all of us do it. Everybody. The truckers, the carpenters, the plumbers, the electricians, everybody. Because I take my man off the job. When we done it there on 31st, I took my men off the job and paid them to be there. You know what I mean? Because I wanted us to be together. I want us to show that we together. All the trades, everybody. And show him, the white man, who we are and what the power that we have. You know, that's the only way we can do this. I can imagine, can't you imagine? We're talking about shutting something down, and all the truckers, they pull up on the site, and all the brothers and sisters that want jobs out there with signs and shit. You know, that's the way it's supposed to go.
Power in numbers.
It's power too. I mean, it's power in numbers, yeah. But it's got to be planned. And I think that we had a power with everybody. Everybody. Every contractor, every subcontractor, in Bayview Hunters Point Micro, if we come together, can't nobody stop us. No union ain't gonna mess with us. None. Ain't no carpenters union, no plumbers union, ain't no electrical union. Nobody gonna mess with us. Excuse me. But yeah, only if we're together. If you leave today and don't come back, you leave today and don't come back, she leaves today and don't come back, you know, we ain't got shit. If he stay or he stay, so what? But I'm here. But then it makes me feel like at times like, damn, James, you always talking for the company. You always fighting for the community, you know? But you always have shit. You always have shit, don't nobody fight for you. I mean, it makes me feel strange at times when I'm just telling you right now the contract that I have, but I'm still at the table. For everybody. It should be we. It should be we.
That's right.
You know? And I hear something what you were saying. I came in on about separation. You were talking about separation? You know, dividing, you saying?
Divide, yeah.
Yeah, dividing. That's what they're doing.
Yeah, exactly.
Shit, if everybody don't stay here and don't be here, that's what they doing. And he's betting on that. He's betting on that. It ain't only that he got the word and he got some extra security guards.
Checking for ID now.
Yeah. But the next is going to be the police out there. You know what's next.
Front and back.
And the next time somebody say, man, get the fuck out of my way. Or you ain't stopping me. Or whatever. It's on. If a brother's mad and shit, they push him out the way. Or don't touch me. I don't tell you don't touch me. You know how we do. It's on. I've been saying it, but don't nobody listen to me. I told you what's going to happen with the security guard. I kept saying it.
Yeah.
You know, what's going to happen? It's going to be the security guard first.
Yeah.
And then the police. I kept saying it. But didn't nobody listen to me. You know? And me and you went up there. And you went up there to that trailer up there and talked to the white boy. And the white boy thought we were jamming him up and got scared and said, they scared, remember, James? They told you and everything. And next we got security guard. 10 of them out there walking around.
Yeah.
And if the guard at the gate hadn't been lenient on us, all shit would have been all over us right now.
Yeah.
No, before.
Yeah.
When they first put the guards at the gate, they said, don't let nobody in
Sure did.
without a badge.
They sure did.
But before you go, I know you got to go. But I'm saying, right then, I said, fuck this. And I jumped out my truck and said, I'm opening up the gate. I got a new truck.
Yeah.
I said, I ain't going to drive through this motherfucker with my new truck. Hold on. I'm going to get out and open the gate myself. You know? But I'm saying, next what's going to happen, if we don't come together now, if we don't come together, we got the power now. We have the power. You got plumbing, right?
Yeah.
But you here.
Yeah. You know, hey, we.
Okay. You got trucking, but you here. He got plumbing. She got painting. He got painting. But they here. Now, Tyrone got jobs, but he here. No, him and Brian.
I think my question is, and I'm new, this is
Go
like
ahead.
the first time that I've been in this meeting. So I think my question is I have two. So one of them is, how many people in this room have contracts on the biosolids already or had contracts? Has everybody had a contract?
I do.
Okay, so you're asking for is more contracts.
I ain't got shit.
But you got,
I ain't did shit.
no, but you got something.
So Demetrius,
You
you
was
haven't had
talking
no
with-
work on the biosolids.
No,
Okay.
And you're not talking to nobody.
I ain't got no contract here on the buy side.
I don't have a contract, but I'm saying,
I have not did no work on buy side.
are you talking with people to try to get?
Oh, they said, yeah, Western Waters reached out and said that they'd give us a contract.
So so what you guys are asking for is more contracts. So every time a contract comes out, you guys want a piece carved out for the hyperlocals, right?
Yes.
Okay. So we take that to Ben and Greg, who's in charge of contracting, right? Another part is, the more, and I want to make this very clear, what some LBE liaisons do. The more trouble you guys cause, the more they need people like this, who, by the whole time you're giving your speech, he's playing cards on his phone. So the point is, you need the right representation. You need the right, no, because it's people like you who get these contracts and are failing us. How many people even got an email when 900 Innes started a year ago, 2 years ago? Nobody. It was secreted. You know who was the LBE liaison for that project? JBR. So I don't want people, that's my whole thing. We're gonna stand with you.
That's Dwayne.
No, that is not Dwayne. That is James Bryant.
Okay.
Okay.
I have bad hearing.
Say that again.
I said when 900 NS started, you were the LBE liaison on that project.
No.
Didn't he meet with us with Park and Rec and said he was the LBE liaison?
Because
Him
you
and his
guys
daughter,
shut
right?
down the project and they called me. That's why I went out there.
You literally told us you and APRI was in charge of making sure everybody was aware of the contracts
Don't
coming
put stuff
out.
out. That's not true.
That is
Okay,
absolutely
okay.
the truth.
And
But that's neither
everybody
here nor
here
there.
knows that's not
That
true.
is absolutely the truth.
All right.
Putting stuff out that's not true.
That is absolutely the truth.
Always.
Not true.
I sit in a lot of meetings with a lot of departments. So I know what, I'm a loudmouth, I talk a lot of shit, but one thing I'm not is a liar.
You know the thing is that
You got it wrong.
consultants and stuff like you're saying. You notice? Did you notice when I went around the room and I was saying who was gonna be there? I said him. I skipped him. I said him, and him, and him. Where was Brian? I skipped Brian. And then I skipped Tyrone. And then I skipped James. And I skipped Cheryl. So that's telling you already.
No city.
We don't have to go there, you know. I'm telling you already.
And we stand with you.
I
We
mean,
get
I
it.
know,
It's-
but
if anybody gets it's just not about trucking, it's
Yeah.
about us as a community,
Right.
it's heavyweight trucking.
But
We
what
get
I
it.
said,
We
but-
did it on Potrero Hill.
but-
We
but-
all came in and we all got a contract out of it. So
I wish I'd have been there. I didn't get. I was
we
sick.
invited you.
I know I
We
was
did invite
sick. I
you.
said I told him. He told me. He called me and I said, and I was sick. And I told Ashley go up there. I said, man, I'm sick. But I didn't have no other brothers in touch when I was sick to go up there. But I'm saying, if you notice what I was saying when I went around the room, okay, and who could be there? It's just us. But they can inform us. They can inform us. He can inform us. He can inform us. But they can't fight with us. We know their roles and what they do. Okay? The best they do is when I do this, right, and my hands are tied, then he can't untie them. He's not in a position to untie them. Even though he can say he's with us, he can say he sympathizes with us, he know what we're going through, and that we're right. But there's nothing he can do about it. You know what I'm saying? And that's why the fight is on us. The reason Tyrone stay here, because Tyrone be trying to get jobs. Well, we fight for jobs too, right? So the first thing we try to do is get jobs, and that's our army. So we can't run off ourselves. He got a contractor, he a contractor, I'm a contractor, he a contractor, you know, and we're gonna run out there at the gate. She a contractor, and we at the gate. You know? But without our soldiers. You know, my soldiers mostly want jobs and want jobs. You know what I'm saying? So that's how we have to make that work. You know, when we say together, we make it work like that. And from here, before we go to anything, I like jobs. How you doing with that?
Doing good. Put some more folks in.
That folk, him right there.
Yes.
Right there.
We try to get him. What about that other contractor? Malcolm drilling or something.
They finished. They done already.
They out of here?
They outta
They
here.
gone?
They out of here.
But can you get them?
They don't have no more work. They completed.
No. I'm talking about other jobs.
Yeah.
Come hire somebody.
Other jobs.
They got some work on headworks. Brian's gonna send them on.
That's what I'm saying. It's other jobs, man. And you know when you get them coming up against the wall, they got jobs
Everywhere.
everywhere.
Put somebody
They
on.
don't put them here, even on head work. Put them somewhere else. What we want to do is get him working, regardless. We got Ken and them working with you.
Yeah.
Excuse me. What's his name? Jerry. You get from Ken and them?
No.
Ken,
Nobody come on.
Ken and them? He call you?
Yeah.
He's supposed to call you, man.
Told me that I had to call him. Nobody reached out yet.
Okay, well, you gotta call them and make sure.
Yeah, I texted him, I emailed him this morning.
I hate to see you go.
Well, I'll see you at the commission meeting
The commission meeting
on
is
Tuesday.
Tuesday.
Tuesday, the SFPUC commission meeting.
So, hold on,
See you
let-
Thursday.
Hold up,
I'll see you.
hold up, hold up. Let me just say this before everybody cut out. So, we got Ben Poole coming on, the 18th, that's in 2 weeks. I think we should be talking about that community trailer. So, on, 4/11 is in, 4/6, right, this Thursday, right, the CMD meeting, where at?
It's at City Hall,
Room 305.
305,
What time?
10 o'clock. And that's where we're gonna address this situation, how the SFPUC told us they're grandfathered out of all the new 14B changes. We're gonna have Greg from the SFPUC there and Stephanie, and give Stephanie a chance, she's new, but Romulus did tell us that he sat with every department in the city and told them about the new changes. So if the SFPUC feels like they don't have to implement the new changes, that's great to know. You literally said, that's what he
I
said.
said on the biosolids
Right, on the
contract,
biosolids contract.
specifically because it
Well,
was
that's what we're
led
meeting about.
in 2018. But that 14B is not only for biosolids, it's for all of them.
No, but we're in
Future
this
contracts,
meeting
absolutely.
today about the biosolids.
Yes.
So, and you told me
That's right.
that because this job was awarded in 2018 to
That's
Webcor, any new changes and any new scopes coming out is grandfathered out.
Not new scope.
It's
It's old scope from 2018. It's the same
but
scope.
the contract wasn't awarded. So it's a new contract because it wasn't awarded.
Okay, can I explain
Wait a
something?
minute, wait a minute.
Let's
You'll
not-
clear it up on
yeah.
Thursday.
Yeah, this is what happened.
Oh, let
The
us go back.
CMGC is a big contract, right?
Very
It was
good.
awarded to Webcor, the joint venture that Webcor has
Right.
with, okay.
Then
What does that mean
Webcor,
for-
I know, I'm not,
Okay.
I know I'm
So-
loud mouth, but I'm not.
But all the
And I know
other-
they sub it out to all their subs.
Exactly.
Right. So
But
we
they're
were
part of
told,
that big contract.
right, but that's not what we were told. So we're
Okay.
gonna take it up with the people that we were told on Thursday, and we're gonna address the situation on Thursday.
Right.
Why any new scopes that are coming out on the biosolids doesn't have to go by the 14B changes, that's all.
That's the
Right.
hyper local 14B changes that we
Yeah.
just implemented.
Where they have micro set asides, they have hyper local goals.
Right.
So if this is, if we're being told that any new scopes coming out on the biosolids, it doesn't pertain to those changes, we got an issue, because that's not what we were told.
So, 4/6 this Thursday at 10 a.m. room 300 CMD City Hall. Then next Tuesday 4/11, I guess we're gonna meet here again at 8 a.m. And there's a meeting at SFPUC at 1:30 room at City Hall, room 400 for the SFPUC. And Ben Poole will be here the Tuesday after on 4/18/23. That's just what we got going on this week.
Email that agenda to all of us, and we got a list of all of our emails. Email that whole agenda so we can all calendar it.
All right. I do that.
Yeah, because most people been to that meeting, right? Y'all been to that meeting with Stephanie, right? What's
Yeah,
her name?
go ahead.
Stephanie?
All right, fellas, see you guys. Thursday.
Okay,
Give him a
Give me
call.
your email address. Give me your email address. That way I can put us all in a link together.
I feel like I gave you a card 300 times.
No,
Like,
you
here's
haven't.
the
I got
301
Michael's card.
time.
I have Michael's card. I never had it. It's my first time ever having a card.
I've been here the whole time. I just been listening to you. Don't
I
worry.
I feel you back there, but you ain't doing stuff up, I feel you.
I've been listening to you the whole time.
Okay,
See y'all.
all right. Okay, that's the,
The agenda for this week so far. I'll email it to us all.
yeah, I mean, yeah. So if that's the, we're all agreeable, that we should attend that meeting.
Name and phone number, please. Something like that. It's right. I'm just telling you what I just had.
I know, and I'm just saying that if we all in attendance, we all in agreement with going to the meeting. That's what I'm saying. And I know Stephanie attended. I don't know the other guy, and I know what Stephanie is about, right? Oh, you look at it. I know, so, okay. And what we gonna do there?
It's coming Thursday.
It's coming Thursday. What are we looking for?
Well, what they
Were you at the last meeting? You went to the meeting?
no, not last Thursday. I'm talking about
Not that Thursday, but their last
See you on
meeting.
Thursday.
Yeah.
Thursday.
No,
You know, I'm a.
with James now, little baby.
Yeah.
What are they about?
Say it again.
What are they about?
All right, you guys, thank you.
So that meeting is about the 14B legislation, which they came to us to implement 3
Thursday,
years
10
ago,
a.m.
before
City Hall.
the pandemic, right, happened. They came to us, they asked us, okay, we had no, so first we had no micro LBE goals ever. The PUC had micro LBE goals all the time, but the entire city had no micro LBE goals on the contracts. So in order for them to raise the threshold for the LBEs to 30 million, see, LBEs had gotten threshold raised to stay in the CMD program for the last 15 years. They raised the threshold.
Shorten it.
Okay, short and skinny, they're supposed to implement 6 to 8% on every contract going out, on every entity, DPW, PUC, the port, all of them, on all of them, Park and Rec, OCA, OCII, all those contracts are now supposed to have goals on them. They have
For
not,
micro LBEs.
for micro LBEs. They have not implemented the goals. They've been telling us to hold on. For 2
We
weeks.
still holding on.
For 2 years.
That it went into
For
law.
2 years.
Yeah.
Our problem
July
that we have is they're rolling out new contracts, even though this is on the PUC, they're rolling out new projects. But and Romulus is now with the PUC, who knows about the 14B, who actually wrote it. Now he's with the PUC. We're saying, hey, motherfucker, implement the goals on these new contracts coming out.
Okay. That shit ain't nothing, man. I'm telling you right now. It ain't nothing but divide and conquer. I'm telling you right now. I've been in this shit so long. You know, and I know when they start talking about City Hall, going down to City Hall, what you gonna get? What you gonna get at City Hall? Write it down up in there. I'm telling you. Don't take my word for it. Just go. Just go on up in there and stay up in there and see what you get coming out of there. That's all I'm saying. Now, I'm saying you're going to get more at home than you're going to get at City Hall. I'm saying, if City Hall don't come, Stephanie, if she don't come to you, I already talked to her, sit down and talk to her. Yep. And I know where she's coming from. But she's not going to be able to do the shit she's talking about.
No.
And she got to go through too much bureaucracy and all this shit to talk about what she want to do for us. Everybody want to do something for us. Everybody know we right. There ain't going to be nobody that's going to say we wrong. Ain't nobody going to be a bigot and sit up and say, no, fuck them LBEs, fuck them micros. We ain't giving them nothing. Who's going to say that? Nobody. But when it comes down to the vote, you know what I mean? You understand? I'm just telling you, man. So, but we can proceed on. And like I said, we want to go there, but we want to go there as together. You know what I'm saying? You hear me what I'm saying, Demetri? Well, we want to go there. We want to go there together. Not that you on your own, you on your own, you on your own, and we just walking up in there. You know what I'm saying? If we show togetherness,
Wow.
you know, it's going to be better.
We did pretty good at the last meeting. What happened, shut me down. Everybody was like, no, give him my 2 minutes. Give him my 2 minutes. So you're absolutely right. The more we stay together, it's gonna work. And we need somebody to sit on the LVAC board.
Well, they got people already, talking about sitting on the board, but you got people already on there. And Dwayne on there?
Yeah.
Dwayne's
on there.
Right.
Yeah.
Yo, man, I'm telling you, I throw up my hands. I throw up my hands because, not because,
Bruce is on there.
no, not because they wrong. They'll be for us. But who's gonna fight for us?
But I'm saying, I hear you. I hear what you're saying, right? My thing is,
No.
Dwayne ain't from San Francisco. Bruce ain't from San Francisco. I'm from Hunters Point, like you are. Sit here on the board.
That's what I'm saying. Who wants what? No, I tell you, when they come out, who do they sit on the board? Who's on the board already? But wait a minute, and they don't do this for free.
Right.
So who's on the board already, I'm saying? And when I go to Dwayne, hey Dwayne, what's the shit, man, you talking about down there at City Hall? And y'all got another board? Oh, no, big brother, I'm not doing that. They just put me up there. You know what I mean? But I ain't doing that. You know what? Because you know what he's saying? I'm bringing him? Because it's divided. It's divided. It's the game.
Yeah.
Shit, come on, man. Y'all got to come on and step up. Like you from Hunters Point, you got to step up and be Hunters Point. And if everybody be Hunters Point, then we'll get down. If everybody be Hunters Point, you know what I'm saying?
We're gonna get results.
If we don't do that, we ain't getting nothing. Shit. We're gonna get nothing but a lot of talk, a lot of hot air, chasing us around again, and all that. What we gonna get and shit while they making money. This is the thing. If we wanna make money, we ain't making no money. Well, stop them
I'm making money.
Well, if you want to make a deal, stop them from making money. Now we come to the table.
Yeah.
They will come to the table if we stop them from making money.
Set it down.
The only way to come to the table if we stop them from making money.
That's how you get results.
It ain't no joke. Let me just say this before I stop. These motherfuckers got big homes. Huh? That they go to. They got a wife, few kids that they take care of. They play hardball. They not gonna let no nigga stop him from going home to his wife and kids. He can't even get none if he don't come home with the check. There's enough for real on this. So that's why he's hardball. He's smiling in your face, but on the inside, he's doing another thing. But y'all don't believe me. I'm sitting here, and I'm only so informed, like I said, so much. But I know I'm informed enough to know him and what we gonna get. I know that much. Now, go ahead. I'll follow you. I'm not playing. I'll do it this morning, just like that. You know? But I know in the end, you're going to come to me in the end.
Because they crack when you shut them down, though. They crack wide open.
So, now we said we're going to be back here next Thursday. Then Steve's supposed to be here next Thursday.
Next Tuesday.
I mean Tuesday. He's going to be here next Tuesday.
Steve's going to be here next
Steve's supposed to be here next Tuesday.
Why you not at work?
Yep.
Okay. So that's something. What he gonna say about how he feels the thing went, and they thought that it was all right. Everybody to me thought it was all right. Everybody I talked to thought it was all right. The only thing was about contract. Did you come out with something? If we ain't come out with nothing, we're supposed to be talking about shutting it down. Hey, listen. I think that I don't know, some plumbers showed up. I was so busy up there trying to introduce people, but I think I heard the plumber was there, right? Some plumber? Yeah, okay. And so that was something. That's what we're supposed to be doing. Okay, what I'm saying. With me, Rosenthal was there. That was favorable. But I don't have a contract, but they were there. That's favorable. I didn't have a chance to talk to them, but they were there. I had, what's the motherfucking name? Design was there, and Brad was there, and Sierra was there. I got introduced to them. I think that's for the power plant. You know?
Sierra Mountain?
Might have been, but they're electric company.
Sierra.
Electric? Yeah.
Before we go, excuse me, before we get all out of here, I wanna address one issue. So Sprig Electric, they hired me for some crumbs, right? They hired me for 4 hours to come into their offices right here and clean the trailers. Then out of nowhere, you know, they're asking me for a 1-day sign-in sheet. A sign-in sheet that didn't even affect anything. Called me the day after Martin Luther King's birthday. We just had a holiday. Called me the day after. James, get us, my girls are in there working. You know, the 2 locals. They're working. The girls who clean you guys' trailers. They're in there working, right? They talking about a 1-day sign-in sheet. We come there once a week. And I said, I was doing something. I'm in the middle of an audit. Hey, I'm gonna get it to you. Oh, I'm gonna tell my higher ups. Tell who the fuck you want to tell, but you talking about a 1-day a week sign-in sheet. I work 5 days a week and don't turn in a sign-in sheet. So, them motherfuckers, the next day, your services is no longer needed. So I had to send my 2 workers in there to pick up our equipment, walk out of there. They lose them hours for a fucking 1-day a week sign-in sheet? They just allowed to do that shit? Question. You know? Like, what's up with that?
Hey, question, James. I talked to you, and I told you about that, right? When I talked to you, yeah.
I forgot.
Well, we were already up here when we was in the trailers up here. They had fucked me already. Already. When Jeff was there.
Yeah.
And we was trying to mess with them. And they was assholes, and we said we turned our back on them right there. And I was talking about shut the job down because of them. And I tell you that. So they go and get you. They go and get you unbeknownst to me. And get you a little contract or whatever you said. Fucking me. Get more compliance out of this, Michael, whatever.
Divide.
That's what I'm saying.
Because I forgot all about you telling me.
Yeah.
That's probably at least was a year later when they offered me that opportunity. I mean, they probably need to meet their goals, and then they end up, you know.
James, I'm telling you, what's going down. But I guess you wasn't listening when we were up in the other trailer up there. You know? And I was one of the first ones, that problems that they had up there, that we was going to go over there. You know? Yes. And so, by you not hearing us and hearing me, they got you, and you went over there. You understand what I'm saying? So now, I'm still fighting now, because they assholes. Like, Algie said, what's up with Sachs? What's up with Spriggs? It's Sachs and Spriggs. You know? But they're not from here. They're from Chicago and St. Louis. You know what I mean? They assholes, straight up. Like I told you, he's the one that said he had 61%. When I met with him. He ain't had to give us nothing.
Got to give up nothing. Yeah.
And so he ain't got to give you nothing. You know?
300
So,
out there.
no, man, he can fuck you. And then what? What you gonna do? Throw your hands up? Where you gonna go? Where you gonna run to? It's business, ain't it? So you don't get your pistol and run up in there. This is business.
Yeah.
And he know he can fuck you and get away with it.
That part, man.
Yeah, now what you gonna do?
Yeah.
Where you gonna go? Who you gonna holler to? See, you have to holler at us if we was together.
That's it. Just us.
We could holler, that's what we supposed to take care of. if we're together,
Make them do
we
right.
said we was gonna do this when we first got together. That if somebody got fucked up, we all going.
Yeah.
That's how it go.
There ain't no sense in no crying now. Ain't no crying now. You gonna fuck you, you gonna get away with it. That's it. You know? And, same thing with you. If they fuck you, well, who you going to? Who you gonna run to?
Right here.
The same thing with the sister right there. And Demetria, she got something now, but if they fuck her, who she gonna run to? If we don't have each other, who you gonna run to? You can't run to Algie. What else you gonna do?
What are you doing now?
He can't do it. He can't do nothing. Even though he may want to, he can't do nothing. So who you gonna run to? That's why I've been saying all since we've been up there in that other trailer when we had about 50 people up in there.
Yeah, we had it. We had
And
it.
everybody started running different ways and shit.
We had it, boy. Could've got anything.
We had the
We had it.
packed house. And everybody started going different ways.
Yeah.
And they got scared of us.
Whoa.
That's why they bought all the security guards off in here.
Yeah, they was scared of
Oh,
us.
yeah.
Oh, we was
The front and the back.
Because you know what? Because we were preaching the right thing.
Yeah.
The right thing. It was we. Just like we said, hey, if you don't get a job, we made them hire them.
Yeah.
A couple of brothers in there. If you don't get a job, you come to us.
They was.
If you don't get a contract, come to us. If they fuck over you, they fuck over us, we coming. That was our philosophy.
Yep.
Now, what is it? We drew them down to this many,
That's it.
you know,
That's enough.
threatening somebody. But we can threaten them.
Yeah.
But look at us, man. What they've done to us. How many we are now?
Yeah, we have.
Okay, all right. I'm through with that shit, man. But, you know, James, I know you gotta go. But, you know, I'm through with that shit before I get started. Because I get upset with this shit because I look around us and it's we at the fault. It's not him. We already know he gonna fuck us if we get a chance. So it's not him, it's supposed to be us. We already know what he gonna do.
Yep.
Hey, okay, I got a contract, right? How many, well, listed anyway. Cupertino, how many millions is that contract? How many millions is
100
that
million.
contract?
100 million.
26 million.
26 million, and I got 1.2 million. That's me. So you know what? I take it, but you know what? My thing is, we together, we can make him give me more.
Yeah.
If he gave me 1.2, hey, look, we get together, we so come now, bring his ass in here, sit down, and say, why you doing it like that when you got 26 million? Give him another couple of meals,
Yep.
at least. But that's the way we can do it.
That's our fight. Man.
You know, if he get a contract, we can bring him in and say, well, how much more can you should give him? But we fight together. Shit, man.
I just don't see why it's so hard to see it.
Demetri, the same thing with you. If they fucking you, we all should be getting behind you. You know? You will get fucked. No, I'm just saying, man, the way.
Frank, I'm saying, but shit, I'm so used to being fucked, I'm a professional fucker now.
I know, but my thing is, what I tell them, you fucking me, but my dick get hard too. I gotta do some fucking too. You know what I'm saying? Shit. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying, sister? I mean, this is what we're talking about.
I got one job in that I didn't have to fight for it. Including my brother right here. His
You don't
brother.
have to fight me, but
No.
I don't come here to get threatened by nobody.
Oh, no.
I just left that.
Not you.
No.
I'm not talking
No, I know that, but I say I just left that.
We know each other.
I just left
But
that.
when somebody comes in here.
Hey, brother,
and threatens me,
come my brother, my son over there.
don't put harm on me.
I know my carpenter. We got him right here.
I know what I'm saying.
Yeah, I'm trying to say to him, we need to branch out.
No, because.
We gotta branch out, man, and get this
Yeah,
to work.
outside of here. That's what you trying to get him at Mission Rock, right?
Oh, with who?
With Wetcore, they get their drywall division. So what's the guy's name? The man, Derek Stevenson. Yeah, I mean, did you talk Derek again? Yeah, I talked to Tom.
Hold on, this is important real quick, not to cut nobody off. But for 900 Inner Street, James just conveyed to me that they ready to, Swinnerton is ready to meet.
I didn't say Swinnerton, I said one of the funders.
One of the funders is ready to meet about what we want down there. So we gotta collectively, like you said, organize together and put our demands in on what we want from 900 Inner Street.
Right. But certain people, get this, certain people have gone over there and said that they were the leaders. So when they regurgitated back to them and said, no, you're not, that's why they're trying to deface me in here today. See, because they ain't running the show, okay? So it's like James is saying, you can kick my teeth out, okay? But you just lost the advice that I have to pass on to you. I don't want to just sit here and have a conniption with that guy.
Oh, good.
But respectfully, if you or him or somebody think they want to take me on, you know where my office is. And you've known me for years.
We're not
No.
going there.
I'm just saying that. He knows what I'm saying.
Look what I want to do. I want to get back to when can we meet with one of the funders so we can start the.
This is the group that needs, look, when we came in as a team, we have to be a team, right? So, you and Jay, Ashley, the team, we need to go on that letterhead. We need to start working as a team. This is not just the fight, guys. It's a big old fight. It's listings of all kind of folks that we should be addressing. Not just one project, many projects. But if we don't put it down, if we're not able to see the vision of all the people we're missing, all the opportunities that we're missing, then we'll be focused on a few. But there's many. And that's what I'm telling you.
That's but again, that's what we talked about, and me and Clayton talked about. If they gave us 5 projects right now, for 5 people to be on each project, we would not be able to stand, our company's capacities is not. So that's why we focusing in on projects that we can achieve. That if you have a lead on it, especially 900 Innes, like if you can do something for it, we available. And that's what's going on with here. We have the availability where they working with us so we can put 5 men. And Hickey is doing the same thing for us, 3 men on each. But that's a lot for a plumber. I don't know how much it costs for an electrician per man, but if we have the people that's willing to work with us, the people that's willing to work with us, then, and especially if you got an insider, it's definitely worth us discussing that a resolution on what they capable of doing for us.
We need to do it
I don't know who you're talking to. Call me. Oh yeah, but I'm just saying.
So, look, guys,
Other
I'm going to make a suggestion here.
I'm talking with Webcore, Weber Electric. Who got your contractor down there?
But I'm gonna make a suggestion for you guys. Why don't we get together and we go and sit down and work out the schedule, work out the time when we will go make meetings with those people to make sure that all of you are included and all of you go meet with them and present the front and say, we're here. This is what we want, this is what we need, what can we work it out? We start talking one-on-one with those contractors to bring the work to the table. That's what we need to do now. So you who are the leaders of this group need to work together. We'll help you manage all that work to make sure that that happens.
I'm agreeable with you, but like the brother said, James said, we don't want to divide, we want to work together.
That's what I'm saying, bring you guys together.
Well, that's what we're here for. That's why we sitting here. That's why we all together right now. We should have been hashing that out right now.
We had somebody show up who had their own agenda to do. And that's what happens here. When people want to come in and throw their agendas in, that's fine. It's just as disruptive. Okay, we want to.
That there is a Zoom meeting where everybody can come and see everybody. All of that needs to be taken care of, and we're here to support you on that.
Thank you. And I'm saying we still pursue.
Absolutely.
No, I mean, what I'm saying is we still pursue because he might have a problem, he might have a problem, you know. But I know I might have a problem, but they're going to give me something. And how about how much? 900 inches, I'm not having no problem with that because they're going to give me something. When I walk in, James Richards, they said we're going to give him something. So I didn't have no problem. But I'm trying to find out about him
And start
and his
coordinating
problem,
because
not
it's
my
easier to
problem.
coordinate with him.
And when we get together,
We gotta get together.
We will.
Okay.
Plumbing
Yeah.
will be doing great on that project.
Told you
yes,
that.
well,
Yeah.
It's a part, it's a small aspect.
Connected.
I ain't got that much, but I got some. You know what I mean? I want some more.
They got a lot of irrigation, but it's just a
Yeah.